Israeli Prime Minister has signaled a readiness to step up Israel's confrontation with Iran, reiterating his country would not be bound by any new Iranian nuclear deal with us. Indirect negotiations will begin on November 29 on reviving the 2015 accord. Iran, which denies seeking nuclear arms, has since the US walkout breached the deal with expanded uranium enrichment.
The Saudi Arabia-led coalition fighting Yemen's Houthis says it is launching air raids on legitimate military targets in the Yemen capital, Sana'a. The coalition asks civilians not to gap or approach targeted areas. These include a building under construction in Sana'a that it said Houthis were using as a secret laboratory for drones.
Taiwan revamps military training for reserves amid China pressure. Taiwan is facing questions about whether its military reserves are capable of actual fighting in the event of a Chinese invasion. The Taiwanese Defense Ministry is now asking US for an extra $9 billion over the next 5 years to improve Taiwan's defenses. The money would be in addition to its existing and growing budget.
The Biden administration included Taiwan among the 110 invitees to its upcoming Democracy Summit, the State Department announced, a move that's intended to show solidarity regional partner but risks angering China.
Russia's defense minister accused US bombers of rehearsing a nuclear strike on Russia from 2 different directions earlier this month and complained that the planes had come within 20 kilometers of the Russian border. The accusation comes at a time of high tension between Washington and Moscow over Ukraine.
Russia has demanded that 13 foreign and mostly US technology companies be officially represented on Russian soil by the end of 2021 or face possible restrictions or outright bans. Firms that violate the legislation could face advertising, data collection and money transfer restrictions, or outright bans.
The US Special Representative for Afghanistan will visit Doha next week for 2 weeks of meetings with leaders of the Taliban, State Department spokesperson Ned Price said. Discussions will notably deal with the battle towards terrorism and the humanitarian disaster affecting the nation now led by the Taliban.
Jackson Sparks, 8 years old, died as a result of the injuries he sustained Sunday when a man drove his car into the crowd at a Christmas parade in Wisconsin. Sparks is the second to die in the incident, and the first child. The other 5 people who died range in age from 52 to 81 years old.
The federal cabinet granted permission to India to use Pakistan's land route to ship wheat aid to Afghanistan, where millions of people face hunger as a harsh winter sets in. Islamabad will also send aid, the Prime Minister's office said in a statement, including 50,000 metric tons of wheat, matching the levels sent by India.
Chief Justice of Pakistan came down hard on the Karachi Commissioner after submission of the demolition report on the Nazla Tower in Karachi. The Chief Justice then remarked that authorities had brought down the Tijari Heights building. The SPCA on Monday initiated the pre-demolition work, however Assistant Commissioner stopped it on the grounds of safety concerns. Supreme Court ordered to raise the structure immediately.
Pakistan reported 350 fresh cases of COVID-19 in the past 24 hours, taking the tally of confirmed infections to 1,282,160. The infection rate slightly rose to 0.92% to 0.89% against the previous day. 9 more people succumbed to the viral disease according to NCOC.
massive hikes in prices of electricity and petroleum products are likely after federal government and International Monetary Fund reached agreement. According to sources, government plans to increase in three steps in coming 1.5 years, and price of gas will also be hiked from January 2022.